Hello friend, welcome back. In this video, we are going to learn about how to integrate navigation drawer in our Android application with the Compose and Material 3. So let's jump into Android Studio and see it practically. So here I am in an Android Studio project where I have created this sample navigation drawer. This is an empty project, but this is just to show you that what we are going to build. So if we click on this hamburger icon, then we can see this navigation icon with the four different options, menu options, items. If I click on this one, we can close the navigation door and perform some type of action. So we'll be handling an on click event on this one as well. And we can also open and close this navigation drawer by dragging it, like as usual we used to do for the XML. So this is what we are going to achieve. So let me minimize the simulator and start. In the set content, so our whole code will reside inside this set content in the main activity, but instead of writing all of this code here itself, I am going to create a separate file for the navigation drawer design. So I just right click on this new costing class file and name it as a navigation drawer. It will be a file, and I'll here create one composable function of drawer header. I'll be creating two separate functions for this one, for one for the drawer header and one for the drawer body. So what I mean by header and body, so this header, this is the blue background and this is the header. So this will be the header, and this menu options will be the body of the navigation drawer. So this is what we are going to build. This is just a sample so that you can apply this formula to any application and integrate this navigation drawer easily in your application. So in the drawer header, what we want just such this type of design. So this we can use a box. So we can use some type of box and then text composable inside this one, we called as a header. So let me create a box for this one with a modifier equal to modifier dot fill max width, so that it should occupy whole width whatever the navigation drawer has. Then we'll apply some type of background color. So color dot uh, we can use any type of color, we have lot, so we can use something like, let's say, okay, white or yellow, anything we can use. So we can just use yellow, and what's missing, okay, fine. And then there is some problem with this one background, we are using the color variant. Color, we should use it from the compose dot uh just use color, let it from compose graphics dot on this one dot we can use, let's say, we, okay. Now we also want to give it some type of padding, so we will be giving the padding will be in this upper and lower. So we are using a padding here, that's why I'll apply some type of padding here. So let's say padding as a vertical 64 dp. After padding, yeah, I think we are done with this one. And we also need alignment, that is a content alignment, so that whatever the contents we have inside this box should be aligned. So that's this text composable should be aligned at the center. That's why we are using a content alignment dot center. Okay, that's it for the box. And then for this contents we will be using a text composable. Okay, and this text composable will have a header, and we'll also give the style, text style, as font color, the font size equal to, let's take it as a 30 sp. And we can also check a preview of this one by annotating this with a preview, preview. Okay, and let's click on build successful. and it will generate a preview for us after the build gets successful. Yeah, it's saying initializing, and soon it will show us a preview. Okay, that looks decent, so we'll keep it. This is a header, and the another thing, we want to create a composable function for the drawer body. So let's create drawer body. Okay, for the drawer body we need some type of menu item. So here as a parameters we will accept some type of item, that is a list of item, list of menu item. There can be multiple items in our navigation drawer. There can be 7 8 multiple items, but for each of the item we'll need some of the attributes like its title, its icon, what it does, and clicking on that what it happens, all these attributes. So that's why we'll be creating a separate data class for this one as a menu item. It will be a data class, and I'll just write id, so that we should be able to uniquely identify which item is clicked, and then we can take certain actions accordingly. Well, id, it will be a string, and well, title, what the user will see for the item, it will be a title, and then well, icon, so icon will be of type image vector, because that's what we generally use for the icons. And yeah, now we'll be again going to this file, and we'll be accepting items. That will be a list of menu item. Yes, the next one can be modifier, and one more thing, after clicking on this specific item we are going to handle that click event, so we'll be using a callback here. So for the callback we will using on menu item clicked. It will be of type, it will be a function. So, and we will be sending a parameter as a menu item here, so that which item is exactly clicked we'll get to know that, and it will return nothing, so return type will be unit. Okay, so these two items, and this modifier will is already initialized, so it will be optional for this, and this will be our uh, function signature. Now inside this one what we'll need, we will first need a column here, so that to show all the items one after another. So we'll be using column. Instead of normal column we can use a lazy column. If you are new to lazy column, feel free to watch the uh, our compose playlist. I have covered each and every detail about the lazy column in that, so you can refer to that. And in this lazy column we will be using an items variant, this list of t. So it will allow us to iterate over the items one by one. So we'll be using sorry, items, we'll pass in items here, and yes, we'll get item one by one here. If you hover on this one, then you will see it is a item of type menu item. Okay, so after this item, after we are inside the loop, and inside this items what we need, okay, we are already here, and whatever we'll write will be replicated for all of the rows. So we need to use a row here, and inside this row we need two composable, that is first one is for this icon, and second one for this text. So let's take a row here, sorry, row. Okay, and for this row we can use modifier equal to for the instead of row we okay, yeah, instead of row we can use this modifier, apply this modifier to our lazy column itself. Modifier equal to modifier dot fill max width. Okay, and inside this row we need two composables. First one is for this icon, so I am going to use the icon here, this parent image vector variant. So we already have image vector inside of this menu item data class, so I will be using that itself, item dot icon. Okay, and we need a content description for this one. So content description is for the talkback, which is primarily used by the people who are blind, so that whenever they click on that, our Android OS will speak out whatever we have written here. So that's why content description is an important on from that point of view. So I can use item dot title itself, so that whatever the title we have here will be speak out. Okay, we have this icon. Then we also need some type of space here between the icon and the text composable. So I am going to use a spacer modifier, spacer composable for this one, with width modifier width. Let's take it as a 10 dp. Okay, and then I'll be using a text composable here. So the text will be again come from item dot title. Whatever title here will show, and for the style we'll make it as a text style. Font size for to, let's keep it as a 18 sp. Okay, and now we need to give some type of space here in order to differentiate this from, in order to look it better. So in this row we'll be using modifier equal to modifier dot padding, and we'll apply a padding as a 16 dp to all sides. That will be enough. Okay, now over this two second our door body is also completed. And yes, now we again go to our main activity. So in the main activity, now we are going to club these items together. And inside the set content, so as per the material tree design guidelines, we have specific design layout which is given by the material 3. So if we are going to use a material 3 in material 3 and integrating navigation drawer inside that one. So we have one that is a model navigation drawer. Inside this we have this drawer state, and in this drawer, so this will be a state. So drawer has a state as it's a moving part, so it has two types of state, that is the closed and open. So we will be creating one state here. It's a drawer state equal to remember drawer state, and we need to pass initial value to this one. So we can use just drawer value dot closed. Initially it will be closed, so I am passing a value dot closed here, and I can assign the exact same state to this one as well. Secondly, it asks for the content, drawer content. Okay, so inside this drawer content we just need to use model drawer sheet. So inside this model drawer sheet, we should now put all of the things which we need inside this inside our navigation drawer, the in the full navigation drawer. So I first need to want to put a header. So I'll just call the function which I have created here, that is a drawer header. So I'll just call this drawer header. Okay, second one, I need a drawer body. Okay, so drawer body needs some parameters. So of course it needs a list of items. So I now need to create a list of items here. What items I need to show, I want to show. So it will be list of, sorry, it will be list of menu item. So we need to pass the three parameters here. First one is a id, second one is a title, and third one is a image vector. So for the image vector, what we can pass icons dot default dot for the home. Okay, so this is one item. So let me check if I missed something. No value pass parameters on menu item clicked. Yeah, sure, we will be going to pass that, and we also need to pass a value for this on menu item clicked. And we can just write on menu item clicked. We can handle the click event for each and every menu item here. Okay, let's duplicate this menu item 3 more times so that we should be able to show 4 items total. First one is a home, second one let's keep it as the settings, title as settings, image also as the settings. Third one is a uh, info. Again, this is a info. Second one, and the fourth one keep it as a favorite. Alright. Oh, sorry. Yes, favorite. And here we can also get a favorite. Okay. Actually, this on menu item click, this function is rating us a menu item. So we are passing this menu item from here. Which menu item it exactly clicked will be get to know from here. This is a menu item, and then we can just apply a when case here, when menu item, and then we can just write menu item. It's it will, if it is a home, then you can just write, you can just execute this block of code, and all the all the other things. So but for now we will be just going to write a log statement here, log t. Let's keep it as a new drawer compose tutorial. Okay, and in the message we will be going to print menu item dot title. Okay, what it's saying, remove single line expression template. Okay, you can just write this. Okay, now we have this drawer header, drawer body, and yeah, we are all set with our navigation drawer. Now only thing we need to implement, that is a uh, open that is an app bar. So we'll need some type of app bar, and then on the we'll need some type of hamburger menu. On clicking on this one, navigation drawer will open. So after this, inside this set content, I can just use scaffold. For the scaffold, now we can just write a normal body for this one. In the scaffold, I have this is for what? Okay, this is for model navigation drawer. Okay, here we are going to use a amber. So top app bar, and we'll be giving a separate name to this one. So generally we use a app name for this one, so we can also write like this one, string resource r dot string dot app name. And okay, I think this needs a text composable title, and it needs a composable. So I'll just write text, and then we can write here string resource r dot string dot app name. Okay, it's giving a red line because we made bracket for this one. Okay, top above it accepts actually a lambda, and inside lambda we need to pass these things in that. Okay, it's a top app bar, so we got a title, and we also need a sorry, navigation icon. So navigation icon, yeah, I'll pass it as a icon. Again, an image vector equal to icons dot default dot and the menu, so that will be a hamburger menu. And again, the content description, I write open navigation drawer. Okay, and Yeah, that's cool. And I'll also implement one modifier here so that we should be able to handle the click event of this one. Modifier equal to modifier dot clickable, and clicking on this hamburger icon, I'll be I should be able to open the drawer. So I'll just use the same drawer state, and we have option to open this here. But if you see at the open, it will show error, and because it is a suspend function, and we need a coroutine for this one to launch. So where how we can get a coroutine scope here? Well, we can get it like a val scope equal to remember coroutine scope, remember coroutine scope, yeah, this one. And we can use the same scope here to make it scope dot launch. Okay, and the drawer state. Okay. Oh my, yeah. So we, after clicking on this icon, our drawer will open. And after clicking on the item, if we want that drawer to close, we can just copy this from here and pass it on item clicked. We can just replace this open with a close, so that after clicking on specific icon, our the drawer will be closed. So yeah, that's it, I guess. Yeah, I think we are good, but we just need to, we can also specify color for this app bar. So on this one, we can also use colors, top app bar color, app bar default dot top app bar colors, and is here inside we'll just pass a color for the container color equal to, that will be a color for the background color for the top app bar. So we will be using material style themed color. So instead of directly hard coding, we will just write material theme dot color scheme dot primary. So primary color will be automatically applied to this one. So on if we do such like this dynamic assignment, then it will be easier for us to help the app transform into dark mode. So it will be automatically helpful, because we have already, because there is already assignment for the this dark and light modes. And after this container color, we also will use title content color, so that will be actual color for the title. So we'll use it the same material theme dot color scheme dot on primary. So on primary color, whatever they declare, it will be automatically applied to this one, this on primary. Okay. Okay, before launching our application, one mistake I made, that is, we should not put this scaffold here. Instead, inside this model navigation drawer, we need to put it. And after this model drawer sheet, we get one composable, that is a content. But here, I think I have, after this drawer content, we get the content here. So we need to put our scaffold here. Okay, we need inside this content, so that it should be able to recognize that this is the navigation drawer and this is the content which we need to show after the navigation drawer or behind the navigation drawer. So yes, now we are good. Let me rerun our application and check. Yeah, and if I click on this one, then yes, our navigation drawer is now opening. And if I click open the locket here, let me put filter it with the lock statement with the lock tag which we have used never drawer compose tutorial. Yes, and I just click on home. Okay, it is not able to respond. Let me check why. The locket favorites. Okay, now getting triggered. Click Y. We get this menu item on item clicked, and after clicking on this item on my OK, we haven't assigned on menu item clicked anywhere here. So inside this lazy, not inside this row itself, we can make it as a clickable, and we can trigger the callback from here on menu item clicked. And yes, now okay, before rerunning, we'll also change the tint color of this hamburger icon. For this one, this is the icon, and this hamburger icon, we want it in a white color, so we can just do tint, that is color, compose dot white. Okay, let's rerun and check. Hopefully everything works fine this time. And yes, we get it in white. And if I click on this one, we get this our navigation drawer. And in the logcat, if I click on this home, still we are not getting info favorites. Okay, let me check what's wrong. Okay, silly me, I also need to pass an item here from here, which item is clicked, so this exact function will be triggered. Let's rerun. And I open navigation door, and if I click now home, yeah, our navigation door is closed and we get a home here. Whatever the item we have clicked, we are printing it here with this log statement. Where it is, yeah, this is log statement. Whatever the item clicked, we are printing it here. Just this home again. You can also open navigation door by dragging it just like this one. It's not actually working with okay, settings and so on for the other items as well. So this is how we can integrate navigation drawer in our application with the help of Compose, Jetpack Compose. So yeah, that's it for today. I hope now you have a clear understanding about how to integrate navigation drawer in your Android application with the help of Jetpack Compose. If you still have some doubts or getting some challenges, you can put a comment below this video. I'll try my best to resolve whatever query you have. Instead, if you want your query to be addressed earlier as a priority, so you can also join WhatsApp group of AshishMobileDev, where similar minded programmers are there, which are willing to help each other. So you can join the community, and the link is in the description box of itself. If you like this video, then please click on like, share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you will be stay updated whenever a new video is published. We will meet in the next tutorial with some another interesting topic. Till then, goodbye. Have a good day.